Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our channel Travel with Sobia Jib, where we post about Canadian immigration and our life in Canada vlogs with 3 kids. Today's topic is about cost of living in Canada, our monthly expenses in Canada. It's a monthly breakup of the different types of costs that we pay and where our salaries go. So starting with the most important part of your expenses is your rent.
Now we are in Ontario. The price is different, and city also matters. So we live in a different city, an expensive city, and you have to consider these things: province, city, and type of accommodation. There are different type of accommodation. Starting like it can be a basement. A basement are two type of basement: a walkout basement and a normal basement. Two apartments, often the bungalows.
Coming to the rental part, obviously you will be coming here as a new immigrant. You will not have a job. You will start somewhere. So if it would either be a basement, because they usually do month-to-month contract. So anything a walkout basement, probably from a 2 bedroom with 2 bathroom, would start anywhere from 2,400, including everything, or probably not including the utilities or hydro, or not including some of the features, or there will be one parking or two parkings included. So all of these things you have to negotiate. Second thing, that rent, obviously it was, when we came here, the rents were very different from one city to another. Like a 2 bedroom basement or a 2 bedroom condo apartment in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, or London was comparatively cheaper than the main cities such as Mississauga, Brampton, Oakville, Hamilton. But now, because people have started moving out to these suburbs, so the rents are kind of in equal ranges. Don't be surprised if you find very expensive apartments or basements in the smaller cities as well, because according to according to the work schedule, like it's hybrid or work from home, so people usually, they've started moving out to the suburbs, and the suburbs are getting populated as well. A 2 bedroom or a 3 bedroom, usually a 3 bedroom townhouse, would rent out from, I would say, 2,500 onwards. And the same goes for a house. It will be a couple of $100 more than the townhouse price. So it is a wide range, and it really depends upon what you are comfortable with, where you are comfortable in living, in a basement, condo, townhouse, or a house. The second most important chunk of your salary goes to groceries.
But it depends what type of family you have. You're a single person, you're married, you have kids. It also you have to consider. You're halal, you're vegetarian, you're non-veg, whatever. You have to consider all these things also. And we're shopping for the most convenient and affordable prices, starting from Food Basic, No Frills, and Walmart. And you have to see all these places. The prices may vary on different items, so they are the best one.
But usually what I feel is that when we go to No Frills, some items would be very high in price, and some items would be not economical. Nowadays there's nothing economical in Canada, but lesser in price. But then at the end of the day, when you are shopping, like once you are shopping from No Frills, at the end of the day your overall bill is going to be almost similar to what you pay at Walmart, because some items at one store would be expensive than the others. So it all ends up, and some deals would be running on in some stores. So at the end of the day you will be paying the same thing. And we usually don't think that much, because we both are working, we have 3 kids, and we don't think about these small things. When we go to Walmart, we shop everything from Walmart, because that saves our time and our mental peace. So that's how we do grocery shopping. Coming to the cost, I would say that when we came to Canada, we were able to manage within, like, we had 2 kids at that time, and we were a family of 4, and we could manage in within $1,000 to $1,200 Canadian dollars per month. But I would say that the grocery prices have increased a lot since then.
True.
And the inflation rate has gone up. As you've already seen my previous videos, inflation rate has gone up 6.7% this year, and it is going high like crazy. And in the grocery prices, I would say that now we are somewhere between 2,000 to 2,500, and that's the normal for a family of 5. So now let's talk about the third important thing, is which is utilities. And utilities are usually around like they include water, electricity, your heater or AC. So that comes under, I would say, if you have a heat pump in your home, then that is separate. And cable, and internet. So it really depends upon which package you are buying, or I will tell you an average, which is around $200 to $350 per month. And it really depends upon how big your place is, or how frequent, like how do you use and these utilities. Parking, it would be extra. It's like usually in apartments they usually charge you $100 per month extra on top of the utilities and on top of the rent. So but in basements and townhouse or a house, you don't pay this cost separately. Now let's talk about the miscellaneous expenses that you pay, that is eating out, dining out, do gatherings at home, do barbecues at home, have a small get together with family, friends. All of that is extra, and it totally depends upon your budget and your spending. But an eating out, I would say at a normal average breakfast restaurant also, we are usually paying around and this is, I'm talking about a good restaurant, not the normal halwa puri breakfast, but I'm speaking about, like today only we went a dining place, and it was a good one, a new place, and we just wanted to try out pancakes and eggs and omelets there, and we paid around $60 for a family of 5 just for the breakfast. So things are expensive here, they have become expensive, and if you have some dietary restrictions such as halal or kosher, obviously it is going to be expensive, cost extra over and above what the normal restaurants or the normal, I would say, a McDonald's burger or a normal Subway sandwich would charge. So
coming back to the expense for your traveling. Now, if you're traveling through public transport, it can vary from starting from $300, depending on your need.
this is public the
Public
bus,
transport, yeah,
bus
public-
and go.
Bus and go, public transport. Bus and go means train. So yes, it can start from $300 something, and it depends on your need and your requirement also. Then it goes for your vehicle. The minimum budget would be $300, like whatever you use, so it can go up from there. And if you're using Uber or Lyft or taxi, naturally those prices will be high, and you can go from there.
Like I go to pick up my kids from daycare, and that is literally like 7 to 8 minutes far from my home, and I pay for one trip, I pay $15. I pay $15 for one trip, one side, and if I come back it is usually around $25.
Insurance. Now, if you're living in Canada, insurance is a big important part of your expense, your vehicle, your home, renting or purchased. Now, vehicle, it depends. Now, this is kind of tricky. It depends what kind of a car you're driving. So the car must have a system, like a safety system. Now, it depends. If your car has good safety system, the insurance will go low. That matters, and also matters what kind of driving license you have, and how long you have this license. Also, where you live. Naturally, Ontario is considered as the most expensive place for insurance. Yes, it's more expensive than US somehow, but some cities may differ on your price range. So if you're living in a specific city, let's say Oakville, or Milton or Halton somewhere, price of insurance will be less. Yes, but if you're living in Brampton or Caledon or Mississauga maybe
Toronto.
or Toronto, your price for insurance will be high. And if you're purchasing a vehicle, make sure you consider your family, the type of car, what kind of security features it has, and how much is the price. So it also impacts your insurance coverage. I have a car which is a crossover. It's from Nissan. I financed it for 6 years, and I have been paying around 175 bi-weekly. And what bi-weekly is, like every 2 weeks. So that's how it works. Let's say I'm paying around 400 something dollar for my car.
Okay, so one other expense that has gone very, very high in the recent months is petrol. And if you, it really depends upon your car and your engine, and you know better than me. So Nissan kicks get full in.
You'll
Like,
see. Comparing to the previous prices, I was able to fill my full tank for $50. And now we will see how much it cost. See.
so we just filled it up for $72, and that is how high the prices have gone.
And best of luck. And for everyone who's coming to Canada, who are in Canada, it is a great country. I believe it has a lot of opportunities. It's a very people are very friendly. Bye bye.